Hi guys, it's Berry Babe checking in. I'm a little later than usual. It's a little fuzzy. It was on my way out and my youngest, we kind of had a work crisis. So it's better now, and if you see a little dark-haired girl run by, she says she might go out for a jog. So today is my last day on P2. Tomorrow I do my LDW, last drops or last sublingual dosage. And my goal was 155, and I'm glad to say this morning I was 154.5. Yay! So I gave a little bit of thought to going out a day early, and I thought, no. I made it down to 153. That's been my lowest. And I don't think I'm going to drop 1.5 pounds by tomorrow, but I thought, well, if I could hit 153. And then I'm thinking, I'm scared shitless to come off the HCG. I got a hum going, and probably because I was in ketosis yesterday. I didn't check today, but I spent the day messing around with, I'm still trying to figure out my macros and what I'm going to eat. And I tried MyFitnessPal, and I'm going to keep using it because some parts of it are okay, but it just wasn't working for me for logging my food. I only use my phone, and to do a lot of stuff I have to get on the computer. So I found another one. Oh boy, my ADHD is just... Jen. It was Jen who was talking about a meal planner, I think. And so I dialogued with her a little bit about it and got online, and I didn't want a menu planner per se, but I found something called Stupid Easy Keto or something like that, and it's kind of irreverent, but it's designed just for doing your macros. And those are the protein, the protein, fats, and carbohydrates you have to track. And with MyFitnessPal, I figured out what my macros were going to be. With my 15% malabsorption in protein and fat, I jumped those, and in order to do that and make it work in the program, I had to set my daily calories at 1,800. But I was looking at 23 carbs, which is 5% of 1,800, and then 92 protein grams, and then 130 something fat. Well, I've not been eating fat, period. And so I'm going to have to go some to get my fat in. So I'll come close to my protein today, but I've got 133 fat grams left. But I can't do that on P2. But if I was on P3, regular, trying to do the keto, I'd have 133 fat grams. The problem is finding fat, like Bulletproof coffee. That's about the only thing butter that doesn't have any protein or carb connected with it. So this low carb thing is hard when you start wanting to reach out. I want to do it's going to be food porn, but it's P3 food porn, I'm sorry. Like cheesecake with Splenda. Well, every ounce of, or an ounce of cheesecake's got, cream cheese has got like 2 carbs. So I don't overeat quite so much like I have in a real cheesecake and leaving it alone in the refrigerator. But because of the artificial sweetener, it doesn't set up that feed me, feed me, feed me. I still eat. I worry about eating more than I should. But I'm going to have to get a handle on the carbs, This program is really basic. You plug in, they have a list of things already that they've given you the macros for. And then you can do some custom ones. And like for my Unguri protein, I do 1.5 servings. So I have to bump the one, and then there's a little strip of bacon. It's really cute. There's a picture of a pig on the front. I don't know, maybe it's the bacon. And then you move the strip of bacon down to half, and I have to click the half. So then it says Unguri 1, Unguri half. Well, so there's no way to do multiples. You have to do everything separately. And I was 40 carbs over my macros today. Now, fortunately, my fat wasn't up. I didn't eat any fat, so it isn't going to super kill me, and I was within my calorie count. But I want to tell you about my secret addiction. And I'm going to have to get a handle on this if I'm going to make this keto adapted work. It seems that because of my duodenal switch component, I do not absorb iron. So every 1.5 years or so, I have to go in for infusions. And something that I didn't realize until the second time that it happened was that when my ferritin gets very low, I start having the need to chew. And now I've got an oral thing going on anyway with the compulsive overeating. But when you go in and they talking about your iron, they ask you, do you chew ice? No, I don't chew ice. I drink beverages with ice, but no, I don't chew it. Every once in a while, every several years, I'll suck on an ice cube, but no, I don't chew ice. But what I realized after my second infusion was that I chew gum. And I chew gum, and I chew gum, and I chew gum. Before my last surgery, I went through a phase where I was just like gnashing, one piece after the other, gnashing. And then I had surgery, and I was disinterested in gum. And then 1.5 years ago, I had an infusion, and leading up to that, I was chewing and chewing and chewing, and I was going around. These are the I have 2 of these left. I do not believe there are any more of these in existence in the world, because I went to all the Walmarts for 3 years and bought 2 years and bought every one I could get my hands on. And then I bought some of these. These are sugar-free. I can't find these anymore either. There's different kinds now, but these are my childhood flavors. This is my dad right here, Juicy Fruit. And this is the old flavor Juicy Fruit. New Juicy Fruit doesn't taste the same. I have 2 bottles left, and I chew them 2 at a time. And I chew them, and I spit them out, and I chew them, and I spit them out, and I chew them, and it's gnashing. So, yeah, I was over my macros and carbs today because I chewed probably well over 40. And this is, so well over 20 pieces, 2 pieces. And each 2 pieces has 5 calories and 2 carbs. So we got to get a handle on this. So I have a slip for blood work from the blood doctor. And I've been hanging on to it because they won't give me an infusion until my ferritin drops to 10 or below. And she was sure that it would drop within 6 months, and that was July. So I'm into August. So with this chewing and chewing, I need to get in and get my blood drawn in high. I'm not feeling particularly tired, but it's very possible that my ferritin is low enough that I should be eligible for an infusion. If so, then I can come off the gum. It'll be real interesting to see once I get that infusion if I still need to chew. Now, you get the ketosis gives you nasty breath, and I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't chew gum. But I don't think this is a secret to the girls that were at the lake, because I was chewing then. I wasn't quite chewing like I did today, but I was chewing, and you're not really supposed to be chewing extra carbs when you're doing HCG. So I don't think that's why I didn't lose, but while I was there. So P3 P3, my God, P3, P3. I'm realizing that I prepared my last. I use insulin syringes to do my drops, and I stuck it in the bottle and I filled it up for tomorrow, because then I stumble. I have a refrigerator in my room. I stumble to the refrigerator and get out the thing and squirt it in my mouth and make it to the bathroom, and then I go back to bed. And I thought this will be my last one, and I still have, I have little 10 milliliter bottles, and I still have 3/4 of an inch left. It's like, well, how many days could I get out of this? And it's like, no, you want to do P3. August 1st is the perfect time to start P3. No, no, no. So I don't know how far into the keto I'm going to get. I had a hard time getting to sleep last night. Oh, you guys, this is going to be nuts. I'm going to talk about food again, but it may not bother you. A couple weeks ago, I bought a bag of pork rinds. Now, Keto Cooking with Christy uses pork rinds a lot. So I thought, before when I tried pork rinds, it was like chewing on a piece of pig skin. Really, literally, like I'd rather suck on a football. So Meijer's had these little round looking ones. They weren't the great big ones. They were just the little ones. And so I got a bag and I opened them up because I had said to my husband, I have this Kerrygold butter, which is grass-fed Irish butter. It's twice as expensive as everything else. And I said to my husband, I wonder if I took one of those pork rinds and ran it down that stick of butter. I think I talked about this. And yeah, that was pretty good. So last night I got online and started looking up things to do with pork rinds. And I know that some of you have talked about some of these things. I think Fluffy, Lori, you talk about pork rinds. I'm looking for a milder pork rinds. But these aren't too bad. Oh my goodness, onion rings. And there was like a caramel cereal. You take them and then you make this sugar-free caramel sauce and you pour it over, and then you can drink, like use it with almond milk or something like that. Do it on chicken. There's a pig skin pork rind pizza crust. There's cinnamon sugar. And see, fat isn't, if you're doing keto, fat's not a problem. And when I go into P3, I have to get my calories up or my metabolism won't rise to meet the new weight. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. I may have to give up some of my protein, because I only get so many proteins, because if you eat too much protein, it'll turn to fat. It turns into sugar, turns into fat if you're over your calories for the day. So, you know, Monday I start P3, so I gotta get it together before then. Tomorrow is the first day for wedding dress shopping. Oh my goodness. My best friend, whose name is also Cheryl, is coming with. She's kind of the girl's godmother, and this will be the first time. So I'm if she goes and she's feeling good, then we'll be all right. If we go and she feels fat, we won't. So we'll see. Then we'll go out to lunch afterward, and I won't eat, but we'll have a chance to deprogram. And then Cheryl will probably use that to celebrate my birthday as well. So I've just been going on and on. Tomorrow's a big day, last day, LDW. So I will let you know how I do, and I will try to get over there and get that blood work done so I can get rid of this damn gum. I got more of these, but I got 2 of these. I gotta get rid of. I'm a juicy fruit junkie. Bye, guys.